Yes, you can go to a wedding without a blazer, especially if the wedding is outdoors and not wearing a blazer is appropriate for the weather conditions. Here are some additional factors to consider, such as the type of wedding, setting, and season. Can you go to a wedding without a blazer? Yes, someone can attend a casual or formal wedding without wearing a blazer. A guest may not wish to wear one of these suits or be out of place. There are various styles of weddings, some more formal than others. For example, the bride's family may have paid for a more professional event where certain aspects are compulsory. Hiring a formal wedding photographer can be very expensive, so understandably, people will choose to save money where they can. If someone is invited to a friend's wedding, the guest should check the type of formal dress code provided. They should contact the person who issued the invite for clarification if it is unclear. There are several different styles of dress codes, so people may wish to ask this question early on before deciding on their outfits. Style advice. For most weddings, men must wear formal attire like a darker colored suit with a shirt and tie or cocktail attire. Black tuxedo or blue tuxedo suits are popular choices among people. However, depending on the wedding season, a lighter color palette also looks good. For more formal weddings, men may be required to wear a tuxedo. It is worth noting that guests should not take it upon themselves to look too flashy or dress inappropriately. Can you go to a wedding venue without a blazer? Sure, but it's not always the best choice. For example, someone attending a wedding with a specific code like a black tie or cocktail dress code, where it's black tie attire only, must not turn up wearing anything other than a black suit. Guests may be asked to leave the event for dressing incorrectly and not according to the wedding dress codes. People who attend weddings should also consider any travel plans for their visit. In some cases, there may have been several people invited from different places who have all attended. For example, someone may have been invited from London and another from Edinburgh. In this case, it may be necessary to hire a car for the day to transport people from one place to another. In most cases, blazers are not compulsory at weddings, and guests can wear any style of suit, whether a traditional or a modern wedding, from formal to casual wedding attire. Different dress codes will determine what type of clothes someone should wear. Blazers aren't usually required on wedding day, but checking the invitation before deciding what outfit to put together is wise. Once you arrive at the wedding, it will likely be too late to adjust your dress to fit the appropriate wedding style. For this reason, more is better. Can you go to a wedding without a blazer? Well, it's better to wear a blazer and leave it in your car if you need to than not have one. It's better to wear a vest just in case you decide not to wear a blazer, but you don't want to wear only a dress. It's better to wear a necktie or bow tie just in case you want to be stylish without the blazer. You won't have a chance to go home, so wearing a stylish button-down and ensuring you are comfortable will be important if you choose not to wear a blazer. A few options for attending a wedding without a blazer are wearing a formal dress, standard wedding dress codes like a white shirt and tie, wearing a vest, or wearing an elegant black button-down. Also, check https://thebblacktux.com for great options for wearing a blazer. If you don't have dress code information in the wedding invitation, it's best to ask beforehand if blazers are required before buying one. There are several options for dressing in style without wearing a wedding blazer, but it is important to ensure that the outfit works well together. For example, most people must wear a dark suit and tie. In addition, a wedding will usually be held in the morning or afternoon rather than at night, so this should be considered when picking clothes. The wedding guest should check to see what style of wedding it is, because different types of weddings have different styles of wedding guest dress codes that all guests must follow. Some have casual wedding dress codes, and some have formal wedding dress codes. If someone isn't sure what to wear, they should contact the wedding planner or the person who gave them the wedding invitation. One of the clear advantages of attending a wedding party without a blazer is that you will be more comfortable throughout the wedding. For example, you will not need to think about what to do with your blazer when you dance at the reception. Also, in the summer, it is much more comfortable and advantageous not to wear a blazer if you don't need to compare it to winter weddings. Another important thing to consider is what your date will be wearing. You want to be sure that if you don't wear a blazer, your style matches your date. Depending on your relationship with your date, you will want to ask so that what you wear aligns with what she wears. Checking your decision on dressing will be well received rather than guessing and wondering if you are dressing at the same formal level. Dressing to match your date can be tricky, but putting in the effort is worth it.